Justice Jackson?
So what deference, if any, do courts owe the opinion of the expert agency concerning the safety and efficacy of drugs?
So under this court's administrative procedure precedents, Your Honor, APA review, of course, is not toothless. Instead, in this case, we're not asking that the court second-guess the agency determinations at all, but rather look at what FDA said. Again, in 2021, when FDA took away the in-person visit, it did so based on FAERS data. It says elsewhere cannot be used to calculate the incidence of an adverse event, as well as studies that says that JA 407 are, quote, not adequate.
I guess I don't understand how that scope of review is not second-guessing the agency. I mean, they're looking at studies, and you're saying that the court can look at studies, maybe different studies, maybe the same studies, and critique their conclusions about them. So what deference do we owe them at all with respect to their assessment that these studies establish what it is that they say they do about safety and efficacy?
I don't think that's an accurate portrayal of the APA claim at issue here, Your Honor. And the reason being, again, is we're just asking this court to look at what FDA said. The FDCA says you have to have adequate tests and test results, as well as sufficient information.
I understand, but didn't the lower courts go beyond that? I mean, representations were made here today that the lower courts actually relied on studies that have since been found discredited and removed. So they were obviously looking at not just what the FDA was looking at in order to make their assessment. So are you asking us to just look at the FDA and not anything else?
So yes, that claim is not even before this court, but with respect to the two claims that are before the court, the 2016 and the 2021, we think the FDA's own statements here are arbitrary. In 2016, what the FDA said was we're going to look at individual studies, and then even though we say they're interrelated at J298, we're going to take all of the protections away at once. That was arbitrary in State Farm. It would be arbitrary here as well.
Thank you.